Good morning, YouTube world. Holy fuck, my son just scared me.
Okay, I was going to, but
then okay, that was mean.
Idea, and then I ended up
might probably delete this. CV world.
Hi.
Jeff kids. Do you? Idea. Because I taught them to scare people since they were little, and now it's backfired on me.
I was going to scare you, and then I heard the hello world, and I'm like, oh poop. And then I ended up scaring you.
And then you so anyway. Scared me because you didn't make a noise?
Yeah, I was like...
So that's how this video is starting. I will be talking to you guys about the 10 top things that you guys have brought to my attention of things you guys want to know. I did a poll on my Denture Support group of things you guys want to learn and do all that. So it's going to be breaking down in some videos because if I got to show you detail, I don't want the video dragging out for an hour. But, you know, a lot of people talk about the first one. I'm going to go from the least most talked about to the top. In the top 10, like number 1 will be eating most likely. But people talk about infections. To avoid infection with your dentures and do all that, you have got to clean your damn denture, guys, twice a day. So many people don't. First of all, fucking gross. Oh, and on my bottom denture, because I had it resting, because, you know, extractions. It's only been a month. I have to rest it. That's what mine looks like. It's in my little Dr. B Sonic cleaner thing. Being cleaned. But, you guys gotta understand that you gotta clean your denture. Clean your gums. Just because you don't have teeth doesn't mean you have to, like, not clean your gums. What I do is I use Dr. B Clean It Hemp Paste for my denture and my gums. Not only does it help with dry mouth, because a lot of people say, you know, Heather, I have a lot of saliva, I just got it done. Well, that's because your body thinks it's food and it's trying to break down your denture. It goes away like that. And then you're gonna end up with massive dry mouth. So you want to do things to help with that, which is going to go into my next one. But I have a freaking fruit fly following me. But I told you guys, I'm one big blooper. I don't do the editing of that. But you have to keep it clean, guys. You have to. I use this mouth sore mouthwash that has peroxide in it. You don't taste it. It's minty. But it's great to disinfect your mouth sores. Many people get infections from mouth sores. It's because you're not cleaning them properly. You guys got to understand that food and all that is going to, your saliva has a ton of bacteria. You know that stupid myth that people say a dog's mouth is cleaner? That's bullshit. It's actually a complete myth. You can actually get infections if you have an open, like, cut on your arm, say, and a dog licks it, you can actually end up with an infection. It happens often, more than you think. So people saying a dog's mouth is cleaner is bullshit. It's not even true. You can look it up yourself. But you guys do have to know you gotta keep it clean, guys. Just keep it clean. You know, people, I saw one comment on my freaking YouTube channel that people say, oh, ADA is easy, they just pay them. No. You actually have to, there's so much to it of doing ADA, which I gotta put out that video. Because people don't know the truth. Most of your dental shit is not ADA approved. You know why it's not ADA approved? Is because it either doesn't work, they can't back up their information. You know, I don't know if you guys remember when Crest Pro Health, it was proven that it actually causes cancer. I only recommend people using ADA approved only. So if you use Fresh and Bright, only Dr. B Clean It Hemp Paste you can use in your mouth. That is the only product in the denture world you can do that with. Every other denture product, never ever put in your mouth. That's your disclaimer of the day. Fresh and Bright is a great denture paste. It's cheap too. It's ADA approved. Do not put it in your mouth. Denture only. But it does clean and do all that. Dr. B, I prefer. It's not only essential oils, but it's proven fact to help with dry mouth and to help healing process. It promotes, even what I've noticed is when I started using adhesive with the bottom, I was using Dr. B's because it was helping heal my mouth sores. Like, amazingly. And it helps with my dry mouth. And I'm like, all right, cool. Since I have top and bottom now, let's, you know, Dr. B it up, heal those mouth sores, and do all that. I'm being very much distracted because there's a bee at my window, and I can see it in the reflection of the light. Sorry. ADD. I'm waiting for my son to pop out and scare me. Hopefully he doesn't again. Let's hope. But please clean your denture, guys. Like, so many people think if they don't have teeth, they don't have to clean it. You have to. You have to. It's like if you keep your fingers in your mouth all day, do you expect to get sick eventually? Yeah. Abso-freaking-lutely. You're gonna get sick. It's the same thing with your device, your denture. It's filled and ridden with bacteria. You have to take it out twice a day. You have to keep it clean, guys. Please. And your gums. Clean your gums. Use that mouth sore mouthwash. It's got peroxide in it. It'll disinfect. It'll clean. It'll do its thing. Use that as a mouthwash. I swear by that shit. I love it. It's a little expensive, but you can just go online and grab coupons. Plus Walgreens always have sales for it. Or you could just go to Walmart. It's cheaper there. Like if you were to use a coupon at Walgreens, it's still cheaper at Walmart. But as far as dry mouth goes, there's so much you can do for dry mouth. It is not big of a problem. So many people just don't want to, or they're lazy to. I have Sjogren's. I had dry mouth way prior beforehand. So I was also on medication for my dry mouth, which didn't work. I have severe Sjogren's. But biotin, they have all types of things. They have lozenges, mouthwash, toothpaste. Use it on your gums, not your denture. There's sprays you just spray in your mouth and it just gives you saliva. You suck on hard candy. Hard candy gives perks up the taste buds and do all that and actually gives you saliva. There's a lot of things you could do. The Dr. B line, his adhesive, his Clean-It-Dent paste, the Clean-It-Dent wipes. They will all help with dry mouth. And the Clean-It-Dent wipes also, too, guys, are great for taking off adhesive off your denture and your gums. And like I said, the Clean-It-Dent paste, Clean-It-Dent wipes are the only two products you can use in your mouth as well as your denture. So as far as dry mouth goes, drink a lot of water. So many people don't. And especially, like, most people don't drink enough water at all. If you take your weight, divide it by 2, that's how many ounces of water a day you should be drinking. Known fact. But what you need to do, guys, is do whatever you can to take care of yourself. I know people get lazy, and I know sometimes nobody feels like it, or too much effort, or whatever. But to benefit yourself, because my teeth were getting cavities because of my dry mouth. I didn't lose my teeth yet from it. I probably would have eventually down the road. But I was getting cavities because I had no dry mouth. And you got to understand that our saliva has good bacteria in it. And it also helps push away food and helps, do all that. So saliva is absolutely freaking needed. Do I appreciate my dry mouth when I'm putting in my adhesive? Yes. Because that means it's going to dry quicker and it holds really well and no saliva is getting into it and messing it up. But there's a lot of things you guys absolutely can do. Abso-freaking-lutely. I mean, dry mouth is one of the most easiest things to fix. It's just most people don't stay consistent with the products. They'll do it for like a few days, maybe a couple of weeks, and then they'll stop. And they're right back to square one again. So dry mouth, there's a lot of products. There's Act, Biotin. There's a new one. Actually, there's a couple of new products out there. But don't forget, Dr. B stuff, too, is also for dry mouth. I have really bad, I have no saliva. Like, none. So when I put my teeth in, do all that, I'll use the Dr. B stuff, clean my gums, do all that. And, then I'll probably use the biotin spray throughout the day, like I normally do. And also, too, I feel like regular water dries out my mouth more because there's no flavoring. It's not making my taste buds happy. So I use the Crystal Light. It's sugar-free. But I don't know if you guys ever had Crystal Light raspberry lemonade. It's my favorite. That's all I drink. And I drink, I'm going to be real with you guys. This is 32 ounces. Each fill-up is 32 ounces. And I drink 4 of these a day. Maybe more, depending. But, yes, there's many things you could do for dry mouth. There's many coupons, too. Sunday papers used to have more coupons in it. They don't anymore. You can go on coupon sites and just print it out. That's probably why they don't anymore. Because you could just go online and do it. But stay consistent with the products, guys, because that's the only way it's going to work. Like when people do skincare regimen, that they stay good with it for a little while and then they stop. And then they complain that it's not working. No, you have to be consistent. For things to work, you have to follow exactly what it says. No matter, you have to stick to a routine because that's how you're going to get the most benefit out of a product. The absolute most. I am going to do videos, guys, on how to eat with dentures, but I'm going to give you guys one big ass secret. It's the security of your denture. If your denture is moving around like a psycho, you're not going to be able to eat. You know how many times I was afraid to swallow my bottom denture because it lifted up because I didn't, put adhesive in or put the right amount in or I ate steak when I shouldn't have. There's many things to it. But security of denture is the main reason. You could show people till you're blue in the face on how to eat with dentures, actually eating with the denture in. But if your denture is moving around, how are you going to eat with it? So, one, make sure you have a soft reline. For immediate denture wearers, you should be getting a soft reline often. Within a few days, it will become loose again. Not the soft reline, but your gums shrink too much, where the soft reline will not be secure anymore. So you definitely need to use adhesive for the immediate denture stage. I swear by Denture Fit. It is amazing. That video is coming out, I think Monday. I'm going to be putting it out on how to do your bottom one. It's literally the same thing as the top, guys, on how to do Denture Fit soft reline. So if you see my top one, all you do is follow that, and it's the same thing just without the palette. But I will be putting that out on Monday. But literally eating is completely easy as long as your denture is not moving. So soft reline first, then fix it in Ultramax or Dr. B's, honestly, because those are the only strongest adhesives that I've seen that have actually worked. And if you look online and type in what's the strongest adhesive out there, it will say fix it in Ultramax. It is known to be the strongest adhesive. It doesn't budge. Most people that have used it say you can't even get it out with a crowbar. And that's the type of security you need if you want to eat. Because people say eat on both sides. You don't need to unless your denture is loose and rocking and you're not using adhesive. Like if you're, say, using Denture Fit and you're learning to use, your denture without adhesive and let your muscles take over, then I would say eat on both sides. But if you're using adhesive, that shit's tight, secured in. You can eat however you normally ever used to eat. But I do tell people not to bite into anything until your front is healed, because when you bite down, and this is, I've gone through my top and now bottom, when you bite down, it hurts like a mother. I have so many bone spurs. Like, look. Look at all. So,
Hi.
my big pain in the butt.
Mom, I gotta get going early.
So, yeah. You guys want to be very careful. Don't bite into anything, but I will be doing videos.
Hi, people.
Ain't he cute?
I have to get going early.
What time?
Like 10 minutes.
Don't you guys love how my kids just like randomly pop into my videos,
Well, no,
tell me
because they need my
information?
help early because Rex is down a guy and they need help setting up.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Thanks for interrupting my video, though. You're awesome.
Little life of the diva.
A life of the diva. But a lot of people are like, oh, what's the trick? I can't eat. A lot of people, because you can't feel your food at first, which honestly, I feel my food when I eat. I feel the pressure of it. I have a tongue. I move it around. I see how much I need to chew and do all that. Our dentures are dull as hell, so it's going to take longer to chew. But a lot of people don't want to be bothered with learning how to do dentures with eating, so they just quit, take it out. You know how many infections you're going to cause on yourself by doing that? How much bone loss? People use their denture as an accessory. It's not an accessory. It's supposed to be a part of you. And there's only one way to learn how to do your denture is if you act like they're in your mouth permanently. That's how you get used to them. Positive attitude, God, is everything. If you think negative, only negative is going to happen. If you think positive, positive is going to happen. You have to understand that it's all mindset. All of this is all mindset. If you want to learn it, you'll learn it. It's the way it is. But it takes time and patience. And you have to have time and patience with this, because don't expect that everything's going to be perfect in a day or a week or two. you have a device in your mouth that not only do you have to make sure you have the right adjustments to it, don't over adjust. So many people, so many dentists are known for over adjusting. Stop doing that, dentists. Because when people say just take a little off, you end up taking a huge amount off and you make the denture too damn big. Like with my immediate denture, it was once super tight where I couldn't get it in. And then when he did it, it became too friggin' big. Over adjusting is not cool. Can happen to anybody, do anything. So please be careful. That's why I always do my own adjustments. Except for the first adjustment he had to do, which ended up making it too big. Should've just did it myself. But you guys spend all this money on your damn denture. You can't quit. But you have to make sure that when you put adhesive in, do my Q-tip trick, and do not eat or drink for 45 minutes. It's a glue. It needs to dry. I don't know why it's not on the bottle or the tube of adhesive to tell people that. Because people think they can eat right as they put it in. No. It has to dry. It has to. Or it's not going to stick, correct? So you need to make sure you wait the 45 freaking minutes. Absolutely need to. I am going to do a separate video on, eating with dentures and how I go about the poundage of pressure. And when I have my denture fit in, I'll do a video without, with adhesive and without adhesive. Show you guys the difference of eating styles. But don't quit or give up. We all have the same similar problems we go through. Some have it more extreme than others. But what I've had notice is talking to people and seeing things that it's mindset. Because I've seen people that have gone through hellish shit that you could easily took it bad. But they kept going, they kept pushing through, they kept being positive, and now they're in a good place. It's all positivity and it's all mindset. And if you think negative and act negative, bad's gonna happen. Sorry guys, I had to pause it doing to an obnoxious freaking fire truck going by. But I will be showing you guys easy tricks and stuff. Especially there is a difference on how you eat in the very beginning to how you eat as a veteran. It's all going to be different. But have patience with yourself. And realize that you can't just quit. Or that's like $2,000 down the toilet. Or $4,000, depending on how much you paid for it. The single dentures themselves, not the actual extractions. But it's like, I'm thinking of like all the comments people make that could be easily fixed. It's just people quit easily, and you can't do that, guys. You can't. You have to keep pushing through. You have to. Because you did this for a reason, right? Alright, I'm tired of the fire trucks going past my house. So, positivity is everything. If you want to learn it, fight for it. I always tell people, if you want something bad enough, you'll fight for it. You work on it, you don't give up. Because you guys gotta understand, if you don't wear your denture and you make a habit of it, and you use it just to like smile for a picture, you're gonna create so much bone loss. And if you're eating without your dentures, how much infections you can get. So many people are like, well, it hasn't happened to me yet. Hint the word yet. It will. But nobody listens to me until it happens. And then people are like, oh shit, I wish I listened to you. You know how many times I heard that? So do whatever you can for your quality of life. Because quality of life is everything. And without rain, there is no rainbow. Without bad times, you would never truly appreciate the good. So when you have your rough denture days, on and off, or say in the beginning, when you have your good days, when you have your successful eating days, when you have your just successful denture days and period, it's going to make you appreciate it and care about it so much more. So if you want to learn from it, you will. You just got to make sure your denture is very secure in place. Very. Some people are like, I don't want to wear adhesive. Well, sometimes you have no choice. And the powders don't do strong holds. You can add it to a top paste adhesive, or you can use it on already a secure denture, but it's not for a secure hold at all. But paste adhesive is easy to get off. That's going to be another video I'm going to do and show you guys, because, so many people get annoyed with it, but you got to understand it's part of life. Plus, it is very easy to get off. In the beginning, it took me like a half an hour, 45 minutes, because I did it wrong. Now it takes me like 2 minutes. So yeah. But also remember, guys, that if you have Normally when you take out your denture, your adhesive should be dry, whether it's on your denture or the roof of your mouth. If it's not and it's slimy and sticky and coming out, that means you have a leak somewhere into your denture where the water is getting in and, melting the adhesive. So I will show you tricks and show you how easy it is to get it off. But I made this video long enough to torture you guys. I will be breaking down all the videos. This is just the intro to show you guys. Start with the least amount and go up to the biggest issues we have as denture wearers. I love you guys. Have a healthy, happy denture day. Later.